What the heck is up, gamers? In today's video, I'll be walking you through all my favorite restaurants that I went to in the Philippines. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, so the first restaurant I went to is called Paula Isdaan. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but this was in the Quezon area. I honestly don't really remember what I ate here. It was some chicken variant, probably, because I remember that I wanted chicken, but they didn't have the chicken that I wanted. So here's the menu if you want to pause and look at it. And then I remember at the end there was like a fish pond underneath our like table. There were like a bunch of little huts where you could eat, and then there was like the fish pond underneath, and then you could like feed the fish if you wanted to, which is what I did. I thought it was really cool because I had like rice and then I put it in the pond and then the fish ate it. So that was the first restaurant that I really liked. The next restaurant isn't really a restaurant. It was like this ice cream gelato place. I'm pretty sure it's called Carousel Creamery. This is in the Green Hills area, and it's near a bunch of other restaurants too. And so there's so many different flavors. There was even like this bacon and cheese one, which is kind of disgusting. But what I'm saying is that there was a lot of different flavors. I had this mocha Oreo thing, and it was really good. And then my aunt and uncle, they got this like 3-scoop thing. It was like speculoos pistachio, and then I don't really remember the other flavor. But I do remember it being good, so I recommend this place as well. This next restaurant has to be one of my favorites by far. It's called Soul Sky, so it's Korean. There was Korean barbecue. It was so good. And not only was the food good, but the restaurant itself was so cool because it was like revolving. So basically there was like this really big window. Like the restaurant was shaped like a circle basically. And like wherever you're sitting, the floor kind of just revolves so that you get an entire view of the city. Here's the food. We got this for my brother's birthday, and they gave us like, we had this deal where you could get like bingsu at the end, and that was also good because we got like this mango flavor, and normally I don't like fruit flavored desserts, but this was actually good. So I highly recommend this place. It was by far one of my favorites. This next one wasn't really one of my favorites, but I just thought that the way that they like cut the lechon in front of you was really cool. So this one's called Wobbly Spoon. Or wait, no, I lied, I'm sorry. It was called Wobbly Pan. It's like a Spanish cuisine thing. Their bread was really good though. I ate so much of the bread. There was like a lot of Spanish food. There was like, I think paella and like some squid thing. It was pretty good, but I thought, here's a video of like the lechon being cut in front of you. I thought that was really interesting. I've never seen that before, which is kind of weird, but I think that if you want to see something like this and have some pretty good Spanish food, this is a good place for you. This is in San Antonio Plaza. This next one is also really good. I remember this is like the only thing I ate this day because there was so much food and I was so full like the entire day. This is in the BGC area, which is like one of my favorite places. It's just so nice. It's like modern, and it kind of looks like America. So I thought it was really nice there. This restaurant, it was in a mall, and it was called Soban. It was another Korean barbecue place. Oh, another thing that I forgot to mention about the Soul Sky restaurant, that they cook your food for you, but here you had to cook your own food, which is still fine. There was so much food, and I really liked the little appetizers that they gave you in the beginning, but this place was really good. I just remember being super full, and then we walked around BGC afterwards, which is a really nice area. So if you're into any of that, then I highly suggest this place. This next restaurant is called Balay Daco. It's in Tagaytay, and there was a lot of good food here. And then when you go outside the restaurant, there was a very nice view. You could see like volcanoes and the water. I took lots of pictures there. It was very nice. So if you're in Tagaytay, I recommend this place. So this one isn't really a restaurant. It's literally IKEA, but the one here, like, it was really cool because normally in IKEA they have like their dishes, but in the Philippines it has like the Filipino dishes. So there's crispy pata, barbecue, and then egg rolls. Thought that was cool. I honestly didn't really eat those just because I'm more of a fan of their meatballs, so that's what I had. They did have those too, but I thought that was cool. So if you want Filipino food when you're at IKEA in the Philippines, then I'd suggest that you give this a try. And this was near the Mall of Asia, and that was really nice. That was a really nice mall. That was like one of my favorite places that I went. This next restaurant is also near Mall of Asia, and it's called Locavore. Here's the menu if you want to look at it. What I had was Topsilog. When I was vegetarian, I used to want this a lot, but I couldn't have meat. So I actually had the meat this time, and it was really good. And I also remember my brother, he got this fried chicken, but it was boneless, and I thought that was so good. Because if you're like me, I love fried chicken, but I hate having the bones in it. So when it's boneless, it's like my favorite thing ever. And so that was really good. There was also so many different options. I had apple juice, and there was like an actual apple inside my apple juice, which is really cool. I've never had that before. So I recommend this place as well. Next was this restaurant in Makati. It was a ramen place. It was really good. I don't like ramen. I'm not really a fan of it, but my cousin had the ramen. He thought it was really good. The soup was like very creamy, he said. I even tried a little bit and I thought it was good, and this is coming from a person who doesn't like soup at all. And I had the gyoza, and there was this beef or some sort of meat sandwich, and that was so good. I liked it so much. And I'm also a very picky eater, if you couldn't tell, but I like that place a lot. It was so good. This next restaurant, I really don't remember the name at the top of my head. I'm so sorry. If I can remember it, I'll put it on the screen, but like, this place was so good. There was really good pizza here. I'm not even that big of a fan of pizza, honestly, and especially like toppings on my pizza. I normally hate that, but this restaurant was so good. They did it so well. Oh, they also had live music, which was so cool. I loved it. I just really liked this restaurant. So those are all my favorite restaurants that I went to in the Philippines, but I'm going to do a couple of honorary mentions now. So first is Yabu. This is Japanese food. I had chicken katsu, and there were these really good fries with furikake on them. That was so good. I really liked that. Next is Potato Corner. I also don't think this is like exclusive to the Philippines. I know there used to be one in New York somewhere, but I think it closed down or something, but it was really good. I used to have it as a kid all the time, so maybe I have like nostalgia attached to it. It's really good. I recommend it. It's normally in a bunch of malls and stuff, and there's so many different flavors you can get on your fries and different sizes. I normally always go for barbecue. That's like my favorite. And then lastly is Koomi, which is a like drinkable yogurt place. There's so many different flavors as well, and I had this Kit Kat flavor that was really good, and then my cousin had a cookies and cream, plus you can add like different flavors to it, so I think he put Nutella in it, and that was so good. So that concludes the video for today, gamers. I really hope you enjoyed. If you want more like this, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, gamers!